Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. And I'm just a little bit too far away from the cardist. There we go. And let's see. So I've paid the guy so that we can start in Freya's area on the weird hope that that's going to change anything. We're gonna have to wait and see though. I think we have an okay start here on our hands, more or less. We've got the air spinner, which is fine. Circuit line is good. Ignition drive, if we can get the upgraded version, it's good. Outside of it, it's kinda a meh. And the frost fan is decent at least, but it's not the ideal for our ice area, of course. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this is gonna play out. Sleepy Thunderstone is a passive damage source at least, so that's nice. Ooh, that knockback though. That was very lucky and not at all planned. Not gonna pretend otherwise. But yeah. Let's just be happy with that and see where it's gonna go. Oh boy, let's... Gonna wait for the cooldown to come back and then I'm gonna move in the hopes that that's going to do its thing. There we go. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, we haven't aggroed the other ones over there yet, so we can just push them down there. That was so easy. Not how we can always expect these to go, but it was very, very easy. Okay. Saw him coming in time. Right now I do need to focus more on the mages though, I think. So let's do that, or try to do that at least. Are they all dead? Nope, not quite. There's the last one. And... really? We didn't get him in time? Ah well. Not that it matters too much. Let's pick up the circuit line dash. That way we... what does it? Oh, I actually... misremembered this one. Wait. Oh yeah, no electric orbs. Yeah, the chain together after short delay. Chain needles. Okay, so it's not the. It's the. Wait, but it's circuit line. What is the one that I'm usually thinking of? Not the circuit line. It's the. I don't know. I really don't. And where did I get hit? I didn't even see that I took damage already. Well, it is what it is. Still, the upgraded version of that should be useful. It's increased damage, as we've now learned. So let's try to build on that. Keep the Lancer frozen for as long as possible, which wasn't that long anymore, but ah well. What can you do? They're all in a corner, so we can keep them there and kill them. Let's see where all the rest is gonna go. Well, it's some ice fans. We probably want to try to keep the ice fans on lockdown until after they have teleported, so that we can throw them out afterwards. But see, damage is looking okay-ish. Let's wait for this. They are going to maybe teleport. There it is. I was a bit too hasty again, but it's still fine. We got the kill there, so it worked. No, okay. We froze the other one. I was wondering where he was going to be. Okay. Let's see. What else are we going to get? I really would like to finally get a good run again, though, on hard mode. Not gonna lie. It's been too long since we've had one, and I would like to prove to you and myself that I can still win one of these. Nope, that was bad. Used the wrong skill, that's for sure. Okay, they're both dead, good. So used the right skill there, or, well, we got lucky that he teleported over there and we hit both of them with the ice fan in time. But we'll see. Give me a moment here. I need to change my chairs again. Because I'm having some posture issues right now. I'm sitting on a different chair than I usually do, but they're getting better. I'm having physical therapy because of that right now, which is improving things. And I started using the different chair when I started because it felt a little bit better, but I might change it back a little bit again because, or overall, I should say, because I'm sitting a little bit lower than I usually am, and that's a little bit weird right now for the control scheme of things. So that's no excuse for why I'm playing bad or why we're dying, but it at least can complicate things. But my god, that was perfect. I hate that I have to get close here, but yeah, there we go. I did not take damage at all. I'm actually surprised that I managed to do that. Oh no, no, not like the last time where I got caught in just a barrage of hits and we had no way of escaping. That's not okay. We already took about 100 damage there. Haven't found another shop yet, though. Where are they? One of them's probably right here, from what we can tell. Yep. Oh, it's Dr. Song. We want to, I think. I'm not sure we can afford to. There is an Arcana in the shop that I think we can use to replace our ignition drive with. It's ignition drive, isn't it? Yeah. But 100% on that. So Dice of the Nemesis or nothing. Let's check our shop here. Yeah, what I'm thinking is Ion Spike on this. It's better for us right now, at least. Anyways, it's going to be a problem against our next boss. But let's fight this first and see where it's going to go. Because we can get... an Arcana here. It's very, very rare, I believe, that it happens. But it can happen, technically. Come on. Here we go. See, Crash Knight shouldn't be too rough. Got the interrupt. I just, as long as I don't get too greedy and we always see the line, this line, that line. There we go. And just keep on going. I actually would have liked to keep the ignition drive, I think, but we're gonna switch it away in favor of the other one. Or do we just go for both and see which one's gonna get taken? I'm not sure. No, let's keep the Ion Spike. What do we get? We get the Messy Prescription, which is awesome, because that increases healing out of all sources. That is perfect. So, health drops heal us for 38. If we get more healing items, they're going to be much more efficient as well. I think it's half again, so if something heals us for 10, it's for 15% in that case. Something like that, I believe. But we'll see once we get there. But right now we're at full HP, which is nice. We have health lying around thanks to this. We've got not necessarily gold to spare, but we've got an okay amount of gold that we should be fine with this. Also, I completely took the wrong... we really shouldn't have taken the Ion Spikes. I confused the Relic again, or the Arcana again. Why am I doing this? This is actually atrocious. For what we have. I mean, having all the lightning is good, but I thought it was a different one. I forgot what it's called right now, which is probably why I confused them. But it's the one where you throw out the dots that shock enemies, and then the upgraded version goes back to you, basically, or moves back towards you. Or not moves back towards you, shocks back towards you, so they can get caught in an electricity line in that case. So this, I actually just weakened ourselves. We should have bought it and then get the ignition drive and see which ones was gonna get better. The main issue about our right click now is it has a setup time. So there can be times where I just cannot use it. Like there, I set it up and it just takes so long to go off, it's kind of bad. So that was an honest mistake. I hope we can replace this with something a little bit more adequate soon. So on this, I wasn't completely sure. I took the Broken Plague Flask, but the Horned Halo also could have been fine, but I wanted to take something that we got immediate benefit out of. And that's why we took the Broken Plague Flask here. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have taken it. And we would have waited and seen if the Horned Halo wouldn't have been a better choice. But that one also cost us half of our max HP. Or half of our current HP, that's the right way to say that. So I wasn't completely sure whether or not that was worth it or not. I want to get past the HP without picking it up right now, if we can. Oh boy. Not sure that's gonna work out. I'm gonna try and stay as far left as possible here. Nope. Well, turns out in this case it's okay, but that's only because I screwed up, that it didn't overheal us, so there's all that to consider. So in some areas it could be... Oh, thank you. I need to move over and get the archer though. There we go. There are options where this can work well, but only against small, slow enemies. And yeah, it's not good. I thought it was a different one, and that's the problem. Let's go for this guy right now. while the Lancer is being stunned, which wasn't the case that long, or as long as I'd liked, but it's fine. So far so good. Enemies are dying fairly quickly because we got all that. Yeah, see, this is just bad. We'll do this, I think. I don't really need either of these on my right click, so I'm gonna go with Field Berserk. It's gonna speed up our basic Arcana, and I think that's a good investment as well right now. And if we can get other stuff to build on that, it might even be usable, or more usable, I should say. But right now, I think it's the damage boost that we need to stay ahead of where we are. Because I feel like we are at least a little bit ahead of the curve right now. I'm not fighting to keep my HP up as long as I don't make too many stupid moves. We are keeping our HP up. None of this interests me that much. The secret wildcard, maybe, out of all of these. But even that one's a maybe, so I'm not quite sure yet. We'll do this. They're in this area though, which isn't fine. Yeah, see our damage, especially with the Fuel Berserk, feels pretty okay right now. But I have to stay careful with them charging, them having their shields and all that. But we're doing fine. And see the ice fans there, damage-wise, I think once again they're not the most impressive thing. I need to pay attention to how much damage they actually deal though. But they give a chance to freeze. They charge up fairly quickly with what we have right now. So they're pretty usable, I think. And they knock enemies back on top of everything. So all that is just nice. Let's do this. Run in. Get all of this started. There we go. Lovely. I think I didn't even get the right click activated, so we did that without the Field Berserk in there. We took one more hit, which once again isn't the worst thing ever, but at least somewhat annoying. Do we... Let's fight the boss first and then we'll get the secret wildcard maybe. Strave Archer. Took some unnecessary damage, but let's wait and see how things are gonna progress. Against him we can actually use our Ion Spikes fairly efficiently because he doesn't move too much. So okay-ish fight aside from the beginning where we got hit. But we're at 280, we're gonna be almost at 400 HP. Resolute Svalin, or Armor of... No, it's not the Resolute Svalin, it's the Armor of Resolve. Ooh. No, it's that's at low HP, isn't it? So no. The Augur of Poetry, I guess, would be the most fitting thing to pick up here, but I'd rather save the gold because we do have to improve our Arcana. So I might have to keep buying unupgraded ones to replace the stuff that we do have with better things, but we'll see about this. Let's see if we can get Freya. Our immediate concern, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Right click E, 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 Q, and go in. Yeah, damage, we're looking very solid right now. 2, 3, 4. Here comes the big one. Yep. I reversed in time as well, so aren't you guys impressed with me? Can we two-cycle her? Not quite, unfortunately. That felt worth it, unfortunately. That's 4, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Really quick Freya fight. Shows that our damage is really nice. And the Broken Plague Flask obviously should influence this as well. Blazing Vault. Yeah, can be good. But... yeah, no, let's... No, I'm gonna keep it there. It's gonna force me to aim better, so hopefully I won't put myself into pits too many times. Into the second area we go. Picking up a fire skill going into fire is not ideal, but it's a skill that allows us to jump over projectiles and close a gap, as we see here, so that does come with some benefits. And if we can pick up the upgrade version of our basic Arcana, press R, right click, and then start whirling around things, we are gonna be fairly invincible to melee hits, I think, so that does seem pretty okay. But I am taking some unfortunate hits right now. And I'm not really incorporating my E that much more right now. Because you can see why it doesn't feel that good. It's difficult to incorporate it. There we go. I got exactly what I wanted. I don't think we really want any of these, though. Would have been nice if we could have gotten anything decent out of this. And there are at least one that could be fine, I think, for us. But relics are also important, and I want to check on those first and see what we could get. We could also sell the bracers of the Nemesis, technically, if we want to. That is scary right now. Let's set these up. Should actually do the trick. Okay, there we go. Now right-click to win, or left-click to win. I waited with the Fueled Berserk for the second phase. I just screwed it over a little bit. Frozen, E. Jump in there, get him. He is no longer with us. But what I was about to say, he's no longer frozen. Okay. That. Right. Just keep doing this. We do want the upgraded Fueled Berserk. Without a doubt. In case anybody was wondering. That worked perfectly. Okay, nice. Let's throw this out there. Okay, we got the mage, which is nice. Boom. And down you go. Nice. See? It feels like we could actually make it through with this, because the things that we do have work well together, and now all I need to do is not throw this away unnecessarily. Okay, oh, the other one's dead already. Nice. Even better. That went really well. See, I like things like this. And we also haven't really seen many elemental enemies yet that would have caused us trouble. That's usually where things start to go a bit sour for us. Boom. It does actually have a fairly good amount of reach, so the Q and the E do synergize pretty well together with each other, since we can freeze enemies and then they'll just stand there while we set things up for us. Whoa, really, guys? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. Oh yeah, I can use it twice. I need to remember that. I bought the secret wild card. Of course we can use it twice. I'm still taking a few hits here and there, but nothing major right now, which is at least okay. I see the electricity damage already, but that one's not worth our gold right now, that's for sure. Boom. And there we go. Oh, the health drop. The messy prescription might have been the most valuable pickup we've gotten so far. Pathfinder's map we do not need. I might actually buy the auger. We're getting Atlas last. If we can make it far enough, it might be worth it so that we take reduced earth damage. Just to stay ahead of things. Let's fight our boss first and then I'll make a decision. But it seems pretty likely that that's where we're gonna end it right now. Okay, we get a Fleet Lancer. Thank you so much for that game. As long as I don't screw up my leap attack, we are gonna be just fine. Boom. 1 and 2. Yeah, he's dead. His damage is looking awesome. HP is fine as well. We have 326 gold. Let's get it. Let's go for the defensive choice. Yeah. That seems like the smart thing to do. We still have 150 gold, so I will be able to buy HP right away in case we need it. Which hopefully won't be the case, and I can afford at least 2 relics if there are good ones. We're halfway full on relics, so we still have a lot of room for improvement there. Ah, the charge! Oh boy, guys, I should have queued. I tried to go in aggressive with our R. I should have either right-clicked first so that I can get the basic Arcana out quicker, or I should have just tried to freeze them with Q first, like this. But I don't know. See, this is how I want to see them die. Quickly and without much fuss. That's exactly how we want that, but we also have the best basic Arcana for killing these guys. Let's see. He is okay. Yeah, good thing I threw out the Fueled Berserk there. HP. Any enemies here? Nope, not in time, at least. Boom. And the fuel... Okay. Well, no, actually... I got excited for a moment, but we were already past the area. It's not bad if we get to Sura, of course. But outside of that, it's not really worth it. Cobalt Firestone is what I'm looking at the most here right now. And even that one would be an optional buy, I think. I do think we are close enough to enemies that we would be able to make use of it, because our basic Arcana forces us to be close. And we can afford to be close, so it might not be the worst thing, but it's not a needed buy. But assuming things don't take a turn for the worse, we are going to get it, of course. Right click, keep on left clicking now. Jump over here, there we go. And throw out a Q for a good measure as well. I should have done that earlier, that's for sure. But oh well, there we go. See, this is doable. It feels pretty good right now. Damage is exceptional, considering that we haven't picked up anything that increases our damage, really. In any capacity. The good thing about the Ion Spike is it's very fast, so you can throw it in between things, which I did there. So every time I'm left-clicking, I'm also pressing E, and it's doing enough of a job that oh, there's our first Fire Knight that I dislike. There we go, though. Let's keep him locked down there. Perfect. Dare I suggest that we might actually have the chance to win today's run? Not yet. Oh boy. Oh boy, how? Ow, I disagree, but okay. See, I should not talk in these terms, because the game teaches me that it's dangerous to do that. I'm at 149 HP. We can afford to buy HP right now, though, as well, I think. But let's see if we can maybe get around that. That room was just horribly played on my part. We don't have anything here that we want, so at least we are good in that area. Yeah, Ward of Frost. What does Ward of Frost improve as well? We could switch it against the Ion Spike, obviously. Because I do believe it gives us a chance to freeze enemies in there, in the area of effect. But I'm not completely sure about that. So maybe not. Oh, 100 HP. I really need to be better here. Come on. So we're missing our red shop. I wouldn't mind another cursed shop with maybe something decent in there. Outside of that, Cardist. See, this is where I want to do things again, but if we lose Fueled Berserk, it's gonna be bad. But we're gonna risk it, sure. It's the Blazing Vault, the one which was already upgraded, of course. I do see the replacement, though. I didn't get to follow it the right way. It's fine-ish. It's not quite what I wanted, but I think it's good because it's long range, which is something we have been at least somewhat missing. The Frost Fan is long range as well, but not as aimable because it spreads out. And I should have picked up the Battery of Tyrannus in that case, as we now know. And I'm gonna risk fighting the boss on 109 HP. Burst Mage might kill us. Counter Rogue. No excuse to die against him, though. I know I take stupid damage against him regularly, when I really should not. So we're gonna try to not let that happen today. But once again, our damage is very, very solid. I think he's healing. This time around, I'm just taking my time, killing the small stuff first. And yeah. Wait, he's hitting. There we go. Nope, okay, took one hit. One hit is not too bad. Main issue is we're on 2-2, so we're moving into Freya now. Not Freya, we're moving into Zeal. And I'm worried. But I think we're gonna get enough healing that it should be fine. Yeah. So obviously on the card, I was hoping to lose my E and get either the upgraded version back or just something better. The Ball Lightning, once again, it's very directional, but it's long range, which could be good against Zeal because she's good at zoning us out and her window to tank is small, so we need that, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Horrible 5, but it is what it is. The good thing is we are nuking her, even though I am taking way too much damage. Okay. Here they are. We missed. Okay, bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got her. Yeah, okay, finally moving into the third area again. It's been a while since we've made it this far. And I did my best to squander it here as well, so I'm not sure. But this, we might want to do this though. It's not, the max sphere is not ideal, but it might save us from time to time. Against ranged things. It's a defensive choice, and once again, I don't think we necessarily need the Ion Spike that much, so this could be a bit better. Right now, obviously, our lightning focused things might cause us some issues, and I cannot forget my Q. I keep forgetting to use my Q, which is bad. Okay, destroys projectiles, that's good. It's looking a little bit hectic right now. I need to pay more attention. We can still very easily die. We're only at half HP, and just because I'm healing double, or not double, but healing more, does not mean we're gonna be fine. There was a doorbell. I cannot really answer that right now, though, so sorry for whoever's there. On this room, we have to take no risks whatsoever. They are so slow, so I've got so much time to back away, and let's just use our charged up signature here, though, to get the easy kills. There we go. What are we looking at? Nope, keep moving. E, Q, right click and move in. There we go. Now I've got the right setup. Getting them all frozen was key here to give me the time to set things up as I wanted to. These days, that's our boss room. Fine. So that works. I'm very happy with my performance so far. We've made some mistakes that were dumb, but nothing too major, and at least I've finally made it into the third area again, which is something we haven't been able to say for at least the last 4 or 5 episodes, thinking about it, which is really bad. But right now, we don't have that trouble, or that problem, so I'm happy. And even though I made that Arcana mistake early on, I still stand by that it was a mistake. It worked out better than I thought it would. Oh, probably too late, and we don't have the HP to really be able to afford that. I could buy a potion, but that would mean paying 200 gold for this, basically. And I'm not sure it's really worth it to do that. I do like the idea of the creeping tendrils, but I don't think it's really what we need. Oh, a sprite, a freezing sprite as well. Let's go there first before we move anywhere else. Okay, yeah, we need to go up to the middle and then over to the left and down. So let's see about this. This should be pretty easy, more or less. Throw the Q. See, I have not forgotten, and you get hit by the lightning. The good thing about the ball lightning is it also shocks, so not only does it deal an okay amount of damage, it incapacitates enemies. I hate this room, though. Oh, so much. Okay, you get shocked. Yeah, we're taking hits. We're taking a lot of hits right now. This is real bad. What the? This I should have done a long time ago. Okay, I'm throwing things away right now. We need to buy HP. Please give me HP as well. Bye. Nope, not getting caught by the bolas. Not gonna happen. Get the HP. I'm gonna buy the freezing sprite as well. We want that. Yes. So we're back up to a very good amount of HP. I just need to throw out the max sphere every time. That's why I have it equipped, so why wouldn't I use it? That room here was horrible. If I had used the max sphere more, we possibly could have evaded a bunch of damage there. It's just I use it so rarely, and it isn't that useful usually. So that's why I think I tended to ignore it there, but that was just the wrong call. I'm thinking about maybe even getting the gummy vitamins, because they make us immune to being poisoned, which is useful. But I don't know, we're not gonna go with the creeping tendrils, obviously. Not that they're necessarily bad, it's just that with what we have, we can't really use them, I guess. There we go, throw out our Q. We do have a lot of gold, so I might want to buy the gummy vitamins just for the last floor, that we can't get poisoned there. It's a burst mage. It's a burst mage, and I do have the max sphere. And isn't that just interesting? Okay, might be... Oh my god, I even hit him and dashed out of the way in time. I'm so happy. Ah, that felt good. It's a cursed item. It's the Vampire's Fangs, which we're not gonna pick up. It's gonna drop our max HP way too low. I like the idea, but it's too late to pick them up and we don't need them. Let's be realistic. Yeah. It's very specific to get these, but for peace of mind, and because we have enough gold to afford that, we're going to. So let's go with that. But no Vampire's Fangs. Not gonna happen. I don't want to lower our max HP further. This, draw the Q, they're both frozen, so... Oh, okay, well, the Sleepy Thunderstone. Also, I think probably a silent MVP on the run, because the range of the Sleepy Thunderstone is very large, and the passive damage that I don't have to control myself, that's what passive means, of course, is really good for us. Ah, miss. Well, that was not good. Let's right-click our way, and then left-click our way to victory. That seems like a smart choice, doesn't it? Okay. Ooh, health. Thank you. We're at max HP. Aqua Beam. Okay, but once again, not something we really need to get at this point. We have moved past the point of needing something, I'd say. My main issue right now is that we didn't get the upgraded Fuel Berserk. That would have been a nice quality of life thing to have at the end, for that little bit of extra damage, because you get the fire aura around you when you do that, I think. So it would have been more damage when we're up close, but it's not really something we need here either, so it's fine. But it might also increase duration, in which case I would have liked to get it, just because of that, of course. And the Broken Plague Flask, yes, the Broken Plague Flask. Feels like it was the better option over the Horned Halo. I don't even remember what the third option was that we had available there, but I don't think it was something that would have been that good for us in any way. Let's keep the HP around for now. We don't need to pick it up. Hi guys, you are... I dashed out of the way. I noticed him in time and dashed out of the way. See, today I feel like I'm actually learning again and making right choices, because I've gotten hit by a lot of these hits when they teleport behind me for so long, and now, right now, that's not happening, so I'm just happy about that. Oh, well, that was still dumb. Didn't react in time there, but it didn't deal a whole lot of damage, so I'm okay. But I'm noticing some decisions that I'm making that are good, so that's all that I really need right now here. And he just evaporates. Look at that. A shock wire. Ooh. Interesting. I do like the shock wire, but I think with what we have, it's not the right call. I might switch out the max sphere for it later on. Oh, really? Okay, I got carried away. I didn't pay attention to the distance for dashing there. That was dumb. And now we do have a reason to pick up the health. We had it before already, but now we have a bigger reason. Nope. Guys, you are not gonna do that. Right click on. And with the max sphere on, I'm much more relaxed against these guys. I'm not sure. Actually, my complete opinion on the max sphere was based around what I've read on Reddit, more or less. because I haven't had it too many times on my own. But right now it's doing a really good job. It might be because it's the upgraded version, of course. That might play a big role in all of this. But, I mean, who are we to judge this? It's doing a really good job for us. And as I've said, it takes a lot of pressure out of dealing with the rangers, because I can focus on the normal enemies now while we have the max sphere in there, because they're not going to hit me while it's active. We do have to keep an eye on the activation time, of course, or the activation level. But that's fine, and we don't really need anything out of here. I think I might even go for the Spell Thief's Socks, because we do have 1/2 Arcana with long cooldowns, so we're gonna benefit from the speed up fairly regularly and long as well. A Crash Knight again. Okay, I misjudged, or I played badly on the beginning there, but we're gonna come back from this. Just look at our movement speed when we have all of this on cooldown. It's pretty ridiculous right now. And goodbye. Yeah. I don't even need to buy HP. Oh, and we get the... Wait... No, that's not a cursed item. That's the Stygian Turtle Shell. Not horrible, so let's... We're gonna drop the Permafrost Cube because it's not gonna do anything for us anymore. The chance to freeze is now no longer existent, basically. I'm gonna keep the Max Sphere for everything as well, I think. Okay. Let's go kill ourselves an Atlas. Because I need to know geography, apparently. Badumts. All the punniness. So we know when we take damage against him, so let's try to not let that happen today. 1, 2, 3, there it is, took a little bit. 4, 5, and we go in. We unleash everything. 1, 2, 3, oh boy. 4, 5. Can we get him? I don't think so. Not quite. There we go. Really quick and solid Atlas fight. We took one hit out of the first pillar that we bounced off of, but we didn't bounce back and forth, so it's not like it's a real big issue. Which one does this improve again? It's air and fire. Nope. Well, we're not going to use either of these, because I'm going to keep the max sphere for the Sura fight as well. Because the small purple things that he summons, they shoot at us. And his shots, some of his shots might be influenced by this as well. That would be interesting. Like the ice fan that he uses as well. Does that work? Does Max Sphere cover those? I wonder. And then I instantly do this, so there's that. Can we... Nope. I tried. Was stupid. Right now, HP-wise, we're still looking okay, so it's not like it's gonna cost us too dearly. Ooh, what am I doing, though? I'm throwing way too much HP down the drain right now. So let's kill these. Really? Resummons them instantly? Ah, well. It is what it is. So, phase 1 done. We should be... more or less be able to get back to full HP. Let's throw out the Max Sphere while we're in this as well. Beam. Ooh, guarded it. Real bad, but we got the Turtle Shell, actually, so that's good. Oh, it actually works! It actually works, that's amazing. Let's go. And another one. But not too greedy. We have no need to be greedy. He's gonna wombo combo us to death if I'm not careful. But me guarding all of these because we've got the Turtle Shell, I think, saved my life there at the end. Oh boy. We won. Okay, thank you, game. Finally. We finally got another win. Took me long enough, that's for sure. Oh, I'm so happy that I can still I can prove myself and to you that I can still win the hard mode randomizer. And I don't think it was necessarily the strongest setup that we've had. We've lost runs that would have been better than this, technically, I think. But I just didn't make any dumb mistakes or got caught in a bad situation this time around. And that makes me happy. So I hope we can build on this. It's not gonna be a consistent thing, of course. You've seen me play the prior episodes, so you know that it's not gonna just go away from after one episode. But I'm gonna try to have more episodes like these and less episodes like what we had the last week and more, I think. Oh, let's just see if I can do that. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Well, the max sphere, surprisingly good for us. Saved us a bunch of trouble. But on that note, this is where we're going to enter this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just come back tomorrow. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.